Happiness is a proximate function, is a proximate outcome. It is not an ultimate outcome. This has already been discussed and has been more or less codified for a very long time now. And people are still floating out all these stats and research and all this data that says, well, women who don't have kids are happier than women who do have kids, or vice versa, or women who are married or men who are married. They're happier. We're all permanently in this state of nirvanic freaking bliss. No, you're not, because that's not how happiness functions. That's not how emotions function. Do you know anything about emotions? If you know anything about like anger, it's okay for men to, like, when women go, well, men need to emote more. They need to be more in touch with their feelings. They need to be emotionally intelligent. And when men default to their default emotion, which is anger, no, that's toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic masculinity. It's
misogyny.
Yes. When you cry on demand, like, remember when Scott Galloway was talking about, I didn't cry at my divorce. I didn't cry at this. But then when I learned to cry, I felt so much better. No, you just knuckled under to peer pressure from the gynocentric social order. You learned to cry on demand. It's called behavioral modification. It's called social engineering, Scott Galloway. Men and women do not process emotions the same way. We know this now. This has been something that I've been harping on since like the late 2000s. Nope, nobody wants it. We're still chugging along, clinging to these dead memes. Right? Emotional intelligence. No, there's no such thing as emotional intelligence. So, and likewise, whenever, I'll just leave you with this. Whenever somebody says, you'll be happier if you do X, anybody who's telling you that, whatever X is their pet ideology. Whenever somebody says you can be permanently happy if you do these things, they're selling you something. And what they're selling you is usually ideology. It's usually a philosophy, a religion, or a way of life that aligns and lines up with what they're doing.